How does it feel if your 2-year-old $1,000 Android phone will not be getting the latest Android 11 update? But an iPhone 6s from 2015 has already gotten iOS 14. Yes, Android phones barely get software updates. The most amount of major software updates an Android phone gets is just 3 years, while the iPhone 6s has been supported by Apple for 6 years. And to make matters worse, Android phones get updates extremely late in certain regions. For example, a 2020 flagship phone gets a September security update in November. There are many reasons for the lack of Android updates, and we'll be covering all of them. Firstly, device manufacturers such as Samsung need to write device drivers specifically for their phones. And these drivers aren't open source, so only the manufacturer can touch it. And when Google releases a new version of Android, you can't just pop it onto any phone. Manufacturers have to tweak it for each of their phones. And of course, they start off with their latest phones and their most expensive or premium phones. And the trend nowadays with manufacturers is to create their own skin on top of Android. Almost every company has their own skin now. For example, Samsung uses One UI, Oppo uses ColorOS, and Xiaomi uses MIUI, and other companies make their own skins too. And making new versions of their Android skins isn't an easy job. And do you have any idea of how many Android phones are released each year? There are countless Android phones up there. Take for an example Samsung. They release at least 80 different phones each year. And some have rotating cameras, hole punches, notches, edge screens, and different screen sizes, which make them have to write different device drivers specifically for each phone. While Apple only released 5 phones this year, 3 last year, and the design of these phones are basically the same. It's either the ancient design or the notch. This is one of the reasons why Apple can't support their phones with updates for so long. Anyways, back to Android. When there are so many different phones to write drivers for, the incentive to support phones for a long time is lost, as it would just increase their workload. And from a business perspective, why would they want to support a phone for so long when they want people to buy the newest model and give them more profits? Another reason is the fact that Android is a heavy operating system, and it just gets heavier with newer features added. Older devices may not be able to run the latest version of Android properly because they do not have the hardware capabilities. To run the latest version of Android, the phone needs a good processor and a battery good enough to at least last 2 hours. And iOS is not that heavy of an operating system, and outdated specs can still support it. And Apple can get away with slowing down their phones. And the last reason is Google. They are doing some controversial things at this point. And this might be something new to you. After 6 months of a phone being released, manufacturers have to pay Google $1 million. Yes, $1 million for every change to Android. Of course, this increases depending on how big the change is. Your monthly security update costs the device manufacturer $1 million minimum. So why would a company want to pay at least $1 million every single month for a 6-year-old phone? Anyways, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe to this channel if you enjoyed. It's just a button and it really helps us out. And we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.